Alex here with Sena, and today I'm going to show you how to update your 50 series that includes the 50S, the 50R, or the 50C with the brand new Sena motorcycle app and the Wi-Fi charging cable. Let's get into it. Okay, so to accomplish the update, you're going to need three things. You're going to need your smartphone, you're going to need your 50S, 50R, or 50C, and you're also going to need your Wi-Fi charging cable. So the next thing I want to talk about is the layout of the Wi-Fi charging cable. You're going to have three status LED lights here that represent something. The first one's going to be the Wi-Fi status. The second one's going to be the update status. And the one right here with the battery is going to be the charging status. One other thing I want to mention is you have this pinhole right here. This is basically where you do the factory reset or where you can reset the Wi-Fi. The next step is to go ahead and find some power for your Wi-Fi charging cable. Go ahead and connect it. You're gonna notice that the LED lights are gonna start turning on. I want you to focus on the first one. It should be solid red straight out of the box. All right guys, so let's go ahead and move on to step two. We have our smartphone here, we have our Sena device, and we also have our Wi-Fi charging cable. Just a disclaimer that the unit is turned off right now. So we're gonna go ahead and open the app, and it's gonna walk us through the steps. Okay, so what we're gonna do, as you can see, I've already had this phone paired. If you guys have no idea how to pair it, we'll put a link in the description down below. But you can see it has version 2.4, which is the old firmware. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and tap up here. And then we're gonna go to firmware update. And then we're gonna go to update via Wi-Fi. And then right now it's asking you if the Wi-Fi charging cable is powered and if it has a status LED on the Wi-Fi, which it does. It's red, solid red. So we're gonna hit next. Then right here it has different scenarios of your LED. It's asking, is it solid red? Is it solid blue or blinking blue? For us, we're in solid red, that's where you wanna be. Go next. So right now it's asking us to exit the Sena app and go into our Wi-Fi settings on our smartphone. So I'll do that now. There we go. All right, so the next thing we need to understand is that right now that the Wi-Fi charging cable is powered, it's sending a Wi-Fi signal out. So we have to connect the Wi-Fi signal from here to the smartphone. So the way you find it, right now it's on Sena, which is our server here at the office. As you can see right here, it says Sena WA with the serial number on there. Go ahead and click on that one. That's gonna connect you to this guy. We're gonna go back to the Sena app and hit next. Okay, so now it's asking you to enter your router and your password to your Wi-Fi at your house or at the location you're at. By doing that, we're gonna give access to the Wi-Fi charging cable to the Wi-Fi here at the router at the office. So let me go ahead and do that. Our router's here. You put your password here. You can put whatever, and you can see it, hide it. As soon as you add your password, make sure it's correct the first time because it would make it more efficient while we go along the process. I added the password off camera. I'm gonna hit done. It's gonna start connecting. So now what you want to see on your Wi-Fi charging cable is you want to see the Wi-Fi LED status light solid blue. One thing I want to mention, after you configure your Wi-Fi charging cable, you never have to do it again. It's always going to have access to your router. So when you power it up, it's going to have Wi-Fi. And when you hook up your 50 series, either that 50S, 50C, or 50R, it's going to automatically update with you charging it. No need to go into the app or do anything else. It's going to constantly update every single time because this thing knows when it's time to update, which is, in my opinion, pretty cool. So to move forward, it's gonna ask us, is it blinking blue or is it solid blue? No, it's solid blue. Or is it solid red? It's solid blue, so go ahead and click on the solid blue. Now the app is asking to connect our 50S to our Wi-Fi charging cable via USB-C. So let's go ahead and do that. So go ahead and get your USB-C and hook it up to your 50S here in the back. It's gonna be connected, it's gonna automatically start updating. You can hit next if you like. Hit okay. So the way you know your Wi-Fi charging cable is updating, the center LED, which is your firmware update status light, will start flashing blue. This bottom light here, don't worry about it. It could be either blue or red. All this is the status of charging the actual unit. So right now it's blinking red because it's charging the unit, it's not 100%. As soon as this thing's 100%, you'll see this status light solid blue, but don't worry about it. It's not an issue for the updates. So let it go, let it run for a little bit, and then we'll come back and check the progress. As you can see, the Wi-Fi charging cable is still updating, but let's say there's a scenario that your kid's disconnected or you lose power in the house What do you think? You think it's gonna get bricked? You think it's gonna get damaged? It does not. All you have to do is go ahead and reconnect it, and it'll continue to update. There you go, it's continuing to update. The 50S is completed with the update. So the way you know that the 50 series is completely updated, you look at the status LED light on the Wi-Fi charging cable in the center. It's gonna be solid blue. That tells you that it's completely updated. And to double check, go ahead and turn on your unit, and you're gonna see the app go from 2.3 to the latest firmware. As you can see, it updated to 2.7. So that's how you perform an update on your 50 series using the Wi-Fi charging cable. That's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. And one last thing I want you to remember is that once you configure your Wi-Fi charging cable to your Wi-Fi router, you never have to do it again. So as soon as you plug it in for charging, your 50 series is always gonna constantly update automatically without you doing anything. All you have to make sure is that it has power and the Wi-Fi status light is solid blue, and you're good to go. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys next time.
Connected.